I never thought, I heard murmurs that, Phantom 2 is being written and there's a workshop happening. And part of me was like, oh, I wasn't asked to do it, or at least come and audition. Not because I never thought they'd sing for Phantom. And even Raoul, I thought, that's where age will play a difference. Yeah. Behind the mask and the deformities, there's a different take you can put on it.
Yeah.
But I thought even just ensemble, I just love to be part of the experience. And then it was June 30th. Is it 31 days in June or 31?
30.
30. So yeah. June 30th, because I remember, because it was Canada's Day that I got it, was I get called in. I had a phone call saying, you got to go see Andrew at 4, and this was 10 to 3. So I said, what for? And they said, well, I don't know, he just wants to see you. So I said, tell him 5. He went quiet on the phone. I said, right, 4 o'clock it is. Yeah, brave. I quickly crumbled because I didn't know what it was, and I thought, what if I don't make it in time? And then I get there, and Simon Lee walks in, the musical supervisor, and he said, how you doing? And every time I see him, it's great, because we'd done a workshop before for Zorro years ago, but we always wanted to work together, and I thought, how you doing? I said, what's going on? I thought I was coming in maybe for notes on Phantom 1, or because of the 21st anniversary, there's a lot going on. And then he said, come sing this new material. And I was like, okay. And then my mind started thinking, okay. Again, I thought maybe ensemble, maybe they needed a certain sound for a character in the ensemble. The music comes in front of me, and it's the day starts, the day and then time. So I'm like, oh my God, this is the Phantom talking. I said, is this the new Phantom stuff? They said, yeah, just sing it, just let's learn it, because they knew I couldn't read music. So he's quickly trying to pigeon it to me.
Yeah.
He said, Andrew's going to come here in 5 minutes. I said, is this an audition? He said, don't worry, just keep singing, just do what you gotta do.
No pressure, yeah.
So something told me in my head, I said, you know what? It's the first time you're really singing something to find your voice, because growing up, how I learned how to sing was mimicking other voices, whether it was Wilkinson, Presley, Sinatra, all the Gordon Downey from the Hip. I really like, because to me that was an acting exercise. You become those, sort of what they do in biops now in Hollywood. And what was difficult was like, I'm hearing something I've never heard before, and because I had nothing to sort of base it on. Like, I've played some great roles, and I've always tried to play my truth, but when you've heard a definitive version at some point, you kind of tap into it, because you think, well, if it's not broke, you take what's good. I think there's a benefit of playing something that's been played before, because when in doubt, it's been done, so use it. It's a reference, right?
Tried and tested,
yeah. So I thought, sing exactly how you would really want to sing the first Phantom, which you can't really do because it's not written for you. It's written for another voice, and Phantom 1, as much as I loved it, was low in my voice. And I sang it, and Andrew just went, come in my office. So he went back into his office at the back of Terrace and started playing all these new orchestrations, and I'm just like, holy crap, this is unbelievable, this is beautiful. Then he played the Beauty Underneath. He goes, what do you think of this? And I'm like, what do you think? I think, man, this is unbelievable. And I said, I don't want to hear any more because I'm getting excited, and part of me wants to do this now. I don't want to hear any more unless I am. Otherwise, I'll definitely be there as a fan, because this is great. 2 hours later, they got the call saying, you start tomorrow morning, you got 5 days to learn it, you're doing the Sidmonton Festival. And the whole time I did it, I had the best time. I'm working with Jack O'Brien.
Yeah.
I never thought this was going to be my part. But I thought something's going to come of this, because I'm having fun, I feel like I'm doing good work.
Yeah.
Still didn't feel right for it, but I'm in good company. And I was learning lots, and I felt like what I was bringing was being well received. On the day of the performance at Andrew's house, it was Saturday morning, the who's who is in the audience. I remember thinking, Artie Phillips at front row, Tim Rice. I'm like, oh, jeez, come on, man. You can bring a few punters that are the normal folk.
Yeah.
And then something happened. Once the act one finished, they were standing, crying. So right away I thought, wow, we are part of something good here. Like, that's what was exciting, was I never think, you never want to be something great in a bad production. I thought, as a story, a good seed was planted here. And then something happened to me that day. I thought, I don't want anyone else to play this, actually. So I went to Andrew's house, where everyone sat down for lunch. and I'm looking for Jack O'Brien, and I found him on the other, and he was as if he knew I was there, and he's looking for me. I looked at him, and I guess he read what I was saying. I went, right? And he went, so I went over, and I just knew, it was solidified from his reaction that something big happened that day. But it wasn't until the third workshop I knew I had it.
Really?
So I kept creating something with them. Then they started like, I remember after one workshop, I was like, I need to write you a duet with Raul. I'm like, when you say you, do you mean me or the Phantom? I hope it's me. And then they started changing keys for my voice and bringing it up. And I'm like, I'm loving this, but tell me I'm not creating this for someone else. But I know it's the nature of the business. It happens, but I was having fun.